Yo, what's good, everyone? Azza here, and today, I'm just here to talk about like a very sensitive subject. It's pretty much like bullying. Like bullying is like one of like a real sensitive subject that I really want to talk about and touch on. I know videos haven't been going up, but I promise, I swear to you all that videos will resume on tomorrow, which is Monday. Well, by the time I'm recording this, it's gonna go up with the same day anyway. I'm gonna upload this like after I record this anyway. So as you all probably not know, I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut, but I used to go to the Bronx. You might as well say I lived in the Bronx, as well as like Bridgeport in Connecticut, stuff like that, because I used to go there a lot. Like it's a lot, and like I have family from there, and I used to go there to visit them like all the time, like every weekend. Like go to like the train station and visit them. So it's like something really happened there that like resonated with me, kind of thing. Like one kid like stabbed two kids for like bullying them and stuff like that. So bullying is a real like sensitive subject. Like honestly, I was bullied in middle school to a fault. I went to a fault like middle school and like summer high school, cause like I wasn't weird. I was smart, and like it was just I don't know why people like decided to bully me and stuff like that, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Like I've had moments, because I do have some kind of like mental illness. I do have like autism and stuff like that, Asperger's syndrome, stuff like that. Chilling. Like bipolar, a lot of stuff that I won't get into. So I had those moments where I was ready to like willing and able to end a person's life, kind of thing. Because if you all not abreast with like the news, especially in and around like New York, like that guy, he killed one dude and critically injured another. Like I'm not condoning murder, but if it gets to the point that the schools won't do nothing and nobody else will confront them, like and if they lay hands on you, it's perfectly okay to, finish the job. As I said, I'm not condoning murder. Murder is not condoned in the slightest, but if you have to defend yourself, and because nobody will do anything about the current situation that you're getting bullied, like that's not good. That's not good at all. Like you should be able to defend yourself. It's like when they lay hands on you, that's when it's perfectly okay to finish the job, because it's self-defense. But if you're just getting like talked about, stuff like that, just like brush it off. Like words don't hurt, but the moment they put their hands on you, my guy, my brother and my sister and whoever's watching and listening, if they put hands on you, then you do what you must. I'm not, as I said many times, because I know a lot of people will be like, oh, he's condoning murder. I'm not condoning murder in the slightest, but whatever it takes, get them off of you, dog. Like, don't let them beat up on you, man. That's just stupid. Like I never gotten to the point that I've gotten physically bullied, but it's been it's been close. It's been very, very close to that point, to the point I had to finish the job. But I've never gotten physically bullied, and that's just the good thing. But people who get physically bullied are typically the ones that are going to finish the job. And honestly, I won't be surprised if you were to go back to school. But if you were to go back to school, like the side effects of that was like nobody would really fuck with him. Nobody would really look at him. Nobody would really like say anything to him. Everybody would be staring at him like, yo, this kid just fucking killed a motherfucker and nearly stabbed another motherfucker after death. Like, yo, this is just wild. Why is he still here? Like, take for instance Persona 5, when like the main protagonist was falsely accused. Like everybody shunned that nigga, but he was falsely accused. This man is literally did the job and people seen him do it, and like in real life, and take this, like they take the fact in Persona 5 in retrospect, I'm sorry, and look at it in this real life. People seen this man stab this guy, stab these two dudes. Like, okay, like, like they seen it. So he's actually got witnesses to the crime that he's committed. But compared that to Persona 5, like they just falsely accused him. But if we take this into retrospect, he like bullies like you will get shunned, like no matter what. Like people will look at you weird, crazy, all that other jazz, man. And it's just bad as a whole, because like being bullied is not fun, and like being a bully will most definitely get you somewhere you don't want to be, and that's just like it could even mean death, honestly. So bullying is just like a rare topic that I barely touch on, because I haven't been bullied like ever since like 9th grade. So like after 9th grade, like after midway 9th grade, I showed like the crazy side of me that I was willing and able to take a motherfucker's life straight up. And then like people low-key stopped fucking with me until like I started seeing them again in college. Like, and they're like, oh yeah, you good? Oh yeah, where I know you from? Oh, I know you from so and so high school. Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah. You know, stuff like that. You know, just like, because they didn't know I was like, being bullied, and they would know I was like being like they was being silent about it. But another thing, if you know somebody's being bullied, like, dog, speak up, man. Like that's just like, you can't sit there and be a little bitch, like, cause you're gonna be more of a little bitch than the bullies are, cause you're just sitting there watching it happen. Like, don't watch it happen. Say something, dog. Like, it's just not good. Like, probably some of you all watching may be in like middle school, high school, stuff like that. Like, don't sit there and take that shit, man. Don't do that. Be like if they're gonna beat on you, take their life. But if they're just talking about you, don't let it escalate that far. Because if they're just talking about you, no, just let the words roll out. Cause I saying this many times as I possibly can. Cause I know it'll be that one motherfucker in the comments that's gonna be like, "Oh, he's condoning murder," and that's not how it goes. I'm not condoning any type of murder. But if they were to literally put hands and physically abuse you, then you will have the absolute most positive right to take their life. Like, honestly. So, like, it's just like disheartening to see that area, like an area that I spent so much time in, literally just like just to be a part of that, like a part of like another like I want to say like be a part of that. And it's just like bullying is just wrong, man. It's just wrong. Like, you can't do that. Like, I don't know why, like, be like, a lot of people say I have a god complex. Like, it's like I don't really show it. I mean, I do show it, but it's just like some people think they're god complex. They think they're literally God, and it's like not gonna work, because they think they're like all the end all be all. They're so better than like the motherfucking next to them, that they think their superiority will rise over them, and that's not it. Like, that's not what a true god complex person is. Like a god complex knows that you'll rise above people, but you know what a god does that like a lot of people don't know? A god raises the people up instead of bringing them down. Like, a god will make you feel better about yourself. God will, whatever religion you believe in, even if you're even if you're an atheist. I can't talk today. Even if you're an atheist, like, good fortune will always come to you. Even though you may have a god complex, a superiority complex, or whatever, like, good fortune will always come to you if you help bring that person up. And we're going about like 10 minutes into this video, so like I want to stop there, honestly, because there's nothing else to talk about. Video uploads, like regular gaming uploads, will resume tomorrow. And I'll catch you all later. Peace.